Welcome to QuidVis Risk. Let me take you through the key steps to setting up the system, which will allow you to start delivering comprehensive, evidence-based fire risk assessments to your clients. There are 8 key steps to achieve this. The first 4 are all about you getting the QuidVis Risk RMS report management system set up for your organization. The remaining 4 steps will show you how to deliver comprehensive assessments to your clients. Before we start, let me introduce you to the QuidVis Risk portal. Starting on the banner line, on the right hand side of the screen, you will see your name. By clicking the drop down, you will see your profile, which you can add to or edit. Next, you have accounts. This will show you all the areas of the QuidVis Risk that you are registered for and can log into. We then have the System Help area. By selecting this, you'll be able to see a selection of instructional videos. These will help you get used to the system and show you how to get set up. You are welcome to view the property owner videos as well, as these will explain what your clients will see and do with the assessments you deliver. The last link shows you which accounts you are currently looking at. Simply use the drop down to switch between accounts. At the moment, you will see your assessment company and an example client account, which you can use for your trial if you wish. In addition to the main fire risk assessment account and the example account, as the system administrator, you are automatically added as an assessor. If you are not an assessor for the organisation, you can delete this in the Add Assessor area. The instructional videos will go into greater detail about the other areas of the dashboard and its functionality. However, at the moment you will see that your available balance is 5 credits. This has been given to you as part of your free trial. This will allow you to add a client and complete a fire risk assessment up to 500 square meters, or you can use the example client and building we have provided. The sidebar gives you access to all the areas you will need to set up and use the system. Let's get started. Step 1. Adding users and setting permission levels. You need to add the people from your organisation that you want to have access to the management and admin area. For each person you add, you can set permission levels depending on what role that person has. For more detail, view the instructional video, How to Add Users and Set Permission Levels. Step 2. Adding clients. You need to create a client before you can add fire risk assessments for their properties. By adding the clients, you will also allow them to view their completed fire risk assessments. Each client gets access to their own secure portal to view and resolve risks your organisation has identified. You can add new clients at any time. At this point, you can also set your client-specific PDF preferences. You will notice that we have added an example client. You can choose to use this for your trial, or you can add one of your own. For more details, view the instructional video, How to Add a Client. Step 3. Adding client properties. Once you've added at least one client, you can add buildings to that client. You will see we have added an example property to the example client. You can use this to try the system or add your own client properties. As part of the free trial, you can add a property up to 500 square meters on the standard license at no cost. Properties can be added individually, or if they're lots, you can use the import function. For more details, view the instructional video, How to Add Client Properties. The final part of the setup is to add your assessors. This would be anyone that you want to be able to assign assessments to. You will notice that you have already been added to the system as an assessor. If you do not carry out assessments on behalf of the company, you can remove yourself as an assessor by selecting the red bin symbol. Each assessor added will be sent an email inviting them to join the platform as an assessor for your organisation and to create a login. Once they have done this, they will be able to download and log into the QuidVis Risk app for either Android or Apple devices. For more details, view the instructional video, How to Add an Assessor. Step 5. Creating the assessment jobs. Once you have set the system up, you can start creating assessment work. To do this, select the client you wish to create the assessment for. Select the assessment type you want completed by the assessor. Allocate the license for the properties you want completed. If you require additional assessments, you can purchase them on the system. Assign the assessors you want to complete the assessments. These will be the assessors you have already added. You can assign multiple buildings to an assessor at the same time. Enter the date you plan to have the assessment started and completed by, and release the assessments to the assessors. For more details, view the instructional video, How to create and assign assessments. Step 6. Carrying out fire risk assessments. Assessors' devices will need to be connected to the internet to be able to download new jobs and upload completed work. For best results, keep the device connected at all times so that work will constantly be backed up to the QRMS system. If this is not possible, the QuidVis Risk app will update whenever it is connected to the internet. When assessors first log on, they will be asked to allow the QuidVis Risk app to access their camera. If they do not allow this, they will not be able to add photographs of their fire risk assessments. For more details on using the QuidVis Risk app, view the instructional videos for the assessors and the QuidVis Risk app. These can be found in the help area from the QuidVis Risk app or on the top right hand side of the portal. Step 7. Review the fire risk assessments in quality control. The QuidVis RMS system allows managers to access the quality control area to view assessments in progress. The assessors can quality control their own assessments when they are complete, and depending on permission levels, they can either release them to the client or mark them as checked. This allows a line manager or peer to do a second check before releasing to the client. For more details on using the quality control function, please view 2 instructional videos. The first is how to use and understand the main quality control area, and the other, how to use the assessor's QC area. Step 8. Your clients have access to the fire risk assessments. If you use the example client and building we provided, you'll be able to review what your client would receive. To do this, select the account drop-down at the top left hand of your screen. If you have used an actual client and their buildings, you will not have access to their reports unless they add you as a user in their portal. When you publish assessments, your client will be able to start reviewing the reports and clearing off risks. To view more information on what your client will be able to see and to do with the assessments, please view the property owner videos in the help section. We hope this video and other instructional videos will help you get started and enjoy using the QuidVis Risk system.